And we are live. Welcome to this week's sale. And thank you to everybody who is here early and accommodating me for being on the road. If you are watching this on the replay, take a quick second and give this a thumbs up. And if you're here with us now live, we would love to have you do the same. It helps. Every little thumbs up helps. And Carol,
Yeah,
you're gonna
hi.
you're gonna be the face of the show today because my little setup doesn't work for two cameras. So smile
Yeah.
pretty, girlfriend. Smile pretty.
I'll only for the beginning, and then you'll have to see my hands when I show the product. So,
There you go. There you go.
oh,
Uh,
look who's here. Jennifer and Lori and
and
Alice.
Jennifer, Lori, and I saw somebody else. Oh,
Alice.
Alice, yes. So let me, while we're early
Oh,
on,
we have our sweet Sandy on too here today.
yes, and I see Sandy. Thank you. She just posted,
Hello, everyone.
and you just posted on. It's the Traveling Crafter. If you are new, that W is for Woolly, Woolly Bully, Woolly Mina. Um, and she will be our official bid ender today, which means that you will want to look for bid end with, I don't know if you're putting the W in the front or the back, with whatever it might be. When you see bid end, that means it's Sandy telling us it is the end of the bid, and we will wait for a verbal and or text or typed comment showing who was the winner of the item at hand. So I will go ahead and get the administrative things out of the way, starting off with we ship using Pirate Ship, and Carol ships from California. I ship from the lovely bipolar state of Iowa. I say that because it was 70 yesterday or the day before, and then it was 20. So that was lovely. Um, we use PayPal to invoice. So what you will need to do, if you don't mind, is read the bottom of the ticker, no problem, and send us, if you haven't already recently, your first and last name, which is your real name, your YouTube name or channel name, your physical mailing address, and the email in which you would like your invoice sent to. Because we use PayPal, if you have a special email for PayPal, add that in. If you don't have PayPal, not to worry. We still invoice through PayPal. It's the safest for us, it's the safest for you. And you can just sign out or sign out, pay as a guest, and you will be all set to go using any form of payment in which you so choose. Let's see. A couple of things. We like to have fun. We want to make sure that we're bringing you some cool things. And Carol and I have been on the road. I am currently still on the road, and so we have shopped some pretty cool things this week. So, in order for you to grab some of those items, you want to make sure that you are refreshing often, which just means basically signing or Xing out of the video and popping right back in, and making sure that in the chat, you'll see at the very top where the chat is taking place that it says live chat. Right below it, it should say uh, top chat, all messages, all. Now I'm losing my mind. Anyway, whatever it says, it should be all messages, I believe. Change it from top chat to that other option by going over to the right hand side with the little lines called the hamburger. Click on that and change it to all messages, and then you will be at the most current place possible. There's something called a lag, and if you haven't been on one of these before, you may not know. But the reason that Sandy Wilhelmina is the end all be all of bit ending is because everybody will see things that look very different. And so we need to depend on one person that is seeing things consistently from their perspective. And that, my friends, is our bid ender and friend, Sandy Wilhelmina. So you'll see right under the Traveling Crafter and you'll know it's her by the W. Let's see. Besides talking about the kinds of bids, is there anything I'm missing, Carol?
Oh, I think you're good.
Oh, just we speaking of bidding, we do ask if you have any outstanding invoices, just hop on over and pay those first before you bid today. And I don't think that we have that this week. I don't. And you were gone last week, so I think we're good. But it always is good for me just to make sure I share that. A couple things to remember: please honor your bid. You can outbid yourself, and you have to honor that because somebody else may have bid. So just keep an eye on the bid and where you're at. So we will go with the highest bid, and there is no shame in your game, people. You compete, you have fun. This is a safe place to do it. No hard feelings here. We have a lot of fun, and don't feel afraid to bid against one another. One thing I do want to share with you is Carol's pretty face is going to go away for a second, but I'm going to pop up here the different types of opportunities to bid. And I'll leave this just in case up here longest because it's the one that most people have questions about. But there's several different things that we do. We start off our bidding with $1 start bids with a few of our items, and that's just called an offer up bid. So we say this item is going to start at $1, and then you guys will take it away and bid against each other in increments of $1. You can do it. I mean, if you really want something, put in a $10 bid. But 1, 2, 5, 7, 10, whatever that may be. So that is one opportunity for you to bid. And if you really, really want that item to assure that you are going to possibly take it home, you can enter what's called a just in case bid. You wouldn't want to enter that until Carol or I are counting down our item. But as soon as we do, you can put the letters JIC and your very top bid that you're willing to pay. And what that assures you is that if you were and you have to be an active bidder, so you have to be bidding on that item, that if there's a lag, that's your kind of backup plan, if you will, so that somebody may not sneak in right before the bid end and grab something you really, really want. So here's an example of that. Let's just say you're bidding on an item. Carol starts counting it down. The current bid for that item is $50. And you say, oh my gosh, I would pay $100 for that. So you put in, as she starts counting down, a JIC of $100. She counts down. Sandy lets us know it's bid end. She types it in, says it, and then we take a look. And if, let's say the highest bid that came in was a normal bid of $80 and nobody else had a just in case, then you would get that item with your just in case of $100 for $81. So you're getting it $1 over the highest bid. And if somebody else has a just in case bid, then we would look at that. Let's say somebody had a just in case of 99, you had a just in case of 100, then your just in case becomes an actual bid of $100 and you take that item home. So hopefully that will be a good explanation. However, don't worry about asking questions and asking any of the three of us or anybody in the party today, because we're all here to help and we're here to have a good time. All right, let's see. Before we take it away, Miss Carol will kick us off. Two things. I want to say hi to Sierra and to Susie Allen. Let's see, Veronica. I just want to make sure if there's anybody else. If you are here and you haven't said hi, you can lurk. It's okay. But if you want to, say hi to us all. Let us know what you're up to, and we'll get the party started. Sandy, how are you doing over there?
I'm good. I just stuck off to get a Diet Coke. Oh, look at that baby!
Oh, we got babies house.
Wearing her
Oh,
mushy
she's
shirt,
so
Aunt Gigi
cute.
today.
Oh, I love it. You're the cutest mushy ever. The cutest mushy ever. So,
What a peanut.
She just started saying, I love you. I love you. I love
Aw.
you.
well, you never know. Maybe there might be another baby in the future and you can name it Isla. I'm here to help, you know.
Does she say no yet?
No, she doesn't
You-
say no yet. She only says Mama, Nana, more, which is more like Mo. And then just starts saying the Ilaya, Dada, Ilaya, Nana. So we think it's I love you, Nana. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Mama. Anyway, it's cute.
That is cute.
She was here with me this morning, but she's headed home in a little bit with her mama.
How sweet. Well, thanks for sharing her a little bit. We love it when you do. What else do we? Oh, we are going to do some giveaways today, and if you've never participated, there's a couple ways. One, I don't have my mucky duck with me today, but what I do have is the lid off of some piece of thing for my Airbnb that I will be using with some papers here to put your name in the drawing. If you are a successful bidder, your name will go into the basket and we will draw for a mystery prize that I will be sending to the winner. And then we also have a couple of chances during our time. Both Sandy and Carol will be doing a giveaway, and you do not have to have purchased in order to play. So what all you need to do is answer a question, and we'll give you questions with a word to put in front of it so your name is entered. And since both Carol and I have been traveling recently, that word of the day or the moment is going to be travel. So we're going to ask you a question and start your answer regardless of if it makes any sense or not with the word travel in front of it, and that will be helpful. So the question that the three of us would like to know is, when you travel, do you take projects with you to work on? And if you do, what kind of projects do you like to travel with? So that is the first question to kick us off.
And I always bring fussy cutting in the car. That's my car thing, but I don't get car sick.
Yeah, I don't either. And I bring fussy cutting, but it's the last thing I'm going to do.
It's very relaxing for me. I probably will have arthritis in my hands. I really like doing it. So
Yeah, fussy cutting for me and books to tear apart or disassemble.
Yeah, that's good. I like to do slow stitching or punch needle when I'm in the car. I do a lot of my digitals when I travel, when I'm in the car. So, like I said, I always bring fussy cutting, but it will be the last thing that I will do, only in cases of emergency when I have nothing else to do. But Donna says she doesn't go anywhere. That's how I was feeling for a while. I was like, I haven't been on a trip for a while.
we have a couple no travelers in the group.
Sierra, that's awesome. You've got a captive audience and you get your hubs all to yourself. That's awesome. I mean, I talk to Dave all the time. He can be fine without. I can talk and craft sometimes.
Jim hardly says a word when we're driving. It makes me crazy.
Oh
And
no!
my nonstop chatter does not help at all.
I'm one of
just
those
sit there
people.
quietly.
I'm one of those people who has to fill the space. So if you need me to talk less, you have to say, okay, to take a minute.
Me too.
I got you, Sandy. Veronica says she brings the basics. I usually will make, if I know we're going on a long trip, I will usually make a journal ahead that's very blank. Then I get postcards and I glue in all the like ticket stubs and parking passes and camping passes and maps. And I love, putting all that in. And we've only done 2 trips, but it's only February. So
that's right. That's good.
I have 2 journals that I purchased, one from Kelly Harrison from the Makers Market. And that one is probably the one I'm going to start with first because of our location. And then I bought a tree journal from our dear friend Hazel, also on the Makers Market. And I'm saving the tree journal for when we're in a more mountainous, woodsy tree area. So far, we've been to the beach and to the desert.
Yeah, that's, I bought a tree journal from her as well, and from Hazel, and I put mine, well, I haven't put it in there yet, in our camper so that that's a permanent place for it. So I can ongoing, put my things in there. So I'm excited about that.
I love that.
Yeah, I did put the Makers Market link. If you're not already a participant over there, we would love to have you. One of the things, Alice, that I like to take with me, I don't do it so much in the car, but I love to do it when I get somewhere, is a small, and I usually take mixed media instead of just watercolor paper, just a spiral bound thing. And I have to take my watercolor pens and markers and a water pen. And so then I can attempt to be like Bob Ross and paint the scenery when I'm where I'm at. It doesn't usually turn out very well, but it's fun. It's very fun.
Plein air, right? Go to Paris and paint in the open air.
Yeah. Oh, Jennifer, Dave and I just had this conversation about, but he is very nice about, like, now we're thinking, we just bought a travel trailer. It's a long one and it's in the permanent spot, but he's thinking maybe we need to go to a motorhome, which, by the way, I said beforehand. And he does ask, he's like, well, if it had a bunk area, we could take those out and transform that into your own craft room. And I was like, who is this man? And what'd you do with my husband? But okay.
I like the way he's thinking.
I know, me too. I'm like, man, this isn't so bad. Carol, are you ready to get started? And do I need to do anything on my end?
I just need to go set up my pop my other camera in real quick so that you can see my hands. Otherwise, I'm ready to go. Miss Mavis is trying to steal the show here. She's making lots of noise in this room.
Of course she is. She is the star of the show. She's the princess.
Sarah made it. Hey, Angela, tell me how last week went with Sarah. I got to watch just a little bit.
It was fabulous. I mean, we missed you, obviously, but Sarah, as always, brought some great things, and I think you had some good times, didn't you, Sarah? And we hope that she comes back again in March. We'd love to have her.
She was a rock star.
She was. Yeah, we had a good time. Carol's going to be back in just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and start these off. And I have stories to tell about my adventures, but I couldn't resist these. Oh my gosh, Linda Purdy made it here on time, even with the time change. On day one of my first day of travels, I came to this fine city with nothing to bring to the live sale, thinking, oh, I'll go shopping. I started to panic after day one because I hadn't found but a few things, and I'll tell you what those things were. But one of the cool things I found were these gorgeous, and I'm just going to show you one bundle because I think pretty much all of them, I mean, there may be some variances, but pretty much all of them are really similar. And I think there was more than one in almost all of them. But this lovely lady, she used to work, she was retired. She was I think she was 80, and she was volunteering at this thrift store. And she used to work for American Greetings. And she said, well, do you like envelopes? I mean, she was enabling me a lot. And she's like, oh, do you like vintage cards? I hid some back over here behind the grandmother's birthday cards. And I'm like, okay. So we ended up visiting for quite some time. And these were, she had gone through these. And she said, up until about a month ago, these are starting bid at $1. So if somebody's interested in a bundle of these, it's $1. And I'll show you something I made with them so you can get an example. She used to go through all of the cards that came in and would match every card up with an envelope. Now, to say that this place had thousands of greeting cards was an understatement. It was crazy. And that sweet lady went to all of that work. But there are gorgeous florals. There's a few birthdays, but almost all of these are florals. And of course, I'm not counting how many there are. I will count beforehand. And I'll show you. Because I had a little time on my hands with nothing else, like no housework to do, I made some things out of some of the items that I'm bringing today. So you can kind of see nothing spectacular because I don't have a lot of resources here, but I had a good time doing it. So let me count these up. I see Alice in at 2. We're looking for 3 or more. Do I need to add Sandy or Carol, or did she add herself? I don't know. I'm going to move those up there. Let me count these. Sandy, what do you know? 1, 2, 3. While I'm counting.
I know that it was really cold and now it's warming up again. We moved our sheep shearing day up to the 21st instead of the first part of April because they're just too warm. So it will be interesting. And we'll probably have cold weather right after that for like another 2 weeks.
Aww.
Always happens.
Oh, there's 24 in each bundle. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they probably are pretty. They probably didn't know what to think the other day when it was how many degrees, and then it was 70 here, and then it was like in the 20s, or maybe it got to. Oh, and I think it was below freezing with the wind chill. The wind was crazy.
Yeah.
So I have 4 bundles. They're pretty much they're very similar, and you can just you can just tell me how many you want, or which one, like green, blue, iris, or lavender. So I'll go ahead.
Yes, I can see her. I can do that. I could spin wool. She was wondering if I could spin wool, and I do.
Oh,
a lot. Miles and miles.
I thought of a question. I'll count this down, and then I thought of a question the other day I was going to ask you. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And while we're waiting, my question to you, Sandy, was well, let's see. What's the wool to yarn ratio? Like, how much wool do you need in order to make like a skein of yarn?
Oh boy, it depends how many yards you want and what the wool wants to do. That it's pretty opinionated.
Oh,
the wool, each different one likes to spin its own way, and it's harder to fight it than to give over. So I guess if you had, well, it's hard. I'm not good at mathing, but if you have there's Louise crying. Sorry. If you had a pound of wool and I spun it into a finer weight, you would probably end up with about 1,000 yards ish.
Oh,
if that helps anyone.
So does the yarn take on the personality of said sheep?
I think so.
Yeah, this is the stubborn one, so we're not going to get. Yeah, Linda, but I typed it in here too. But if you could let us know which one or ones you would like, that would be awesome. So how long does it take you?
Well, there again, it depends on how fine of a yarn it is. Everything depends. I have no definite answers for anything. It seems.
You just need to say, listen, if you want to know, come show up. Help me.
That's
So,
nature. That's nature, right, Sandy?
Yeah.
I think so. And they're all different kinds of sheep. So their wool is all different. And sometimes one wool will work for something and not another project. Some felts really well, some doesn't. So it just really depends on what you want to use it for, too.
All right. I'm going to turn it over. I got Linda is taking, Miss Pansy is taking them all. So I'm going to turn it over to you. And this is $1
Yeah,
as
start bid
well.
for $1. I've just got a couple little books that are kind of artsy or might make good junk journaling pages. First, I have an adult coloring book that's all garden themed. There is 2 pages colored in it. And then I have this primetime activities with kids. It's from the 90s. Both of these are from, both the Jumbo English yearbook and this are from the 90s. And it's got really cute illustrations in it. And then things to do as a family or with kids. And I just love the little illustrations in that one. And the last one is this 8th grade English workbook. If you're not wanting to go back to junior high, I completely understand, but they might make fun pages in a journal because they've got blank space to write and then they've got examples on the back side of the page. So these are choice $1 start bid. Oh, and my my laptop crashed. So I gotta go in there to see the bid. So
Let's see. Yes, Linda is in at $2.
okay, we're at 2. We're at 2, looking for 3. Sorry, I'm gonna jump back in here on my computer. It's gonna take me just a second.
No worries. We can do stalling tactics.
This is not an effort to get you to bid up. It's just
I was going to sing or dance.
Well, Louise was going to sing for you, and it's ear splitting. She's got a hound dog kind of howl.
Oh.
And it's really cute when she gets to the woo woo part, but boy, the lead up to it, you don't
Not
really
so
want to
good.
have your ears open.
Oh, what am I bringing? Oh,
Sorry, that's me.
you're fine.
Terrible noises. Apparently. Okay. All right. I am back on where I can see the chat. So yay for me.
Yay. Yay, you.
All right. I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
And that is congratulations to Linda. And she has the high bid at $2.
Awesome.
I got
Linda?
you. Duck, not duck. Oh, I better put Pansy Purdy. There you go.
Carol,
Okay.
does your big dog howl?
He
It's probably
does.
a stupid question, but
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's a barker, but he doesn't howl.
When the coyotes go by here, Jolly usually barks once they get too close, and he can't get out with them, but his howl is totally Snoopy, like from Charlie Brown. That tiny little Snoopy howl. It is the cutest thing I've ever heard. And he weighs 150 pounds.
Yeah.
Teeny little.
Well, I would love to hear what Linda would like. But it just keeps kicking me out and I'm not sure why. I'm fine on my camera. I can't see the chat when it kicks me out.
She would like the gardening color book, the kids' activities, and was wondering about the book that's hidden.
This one?
Oh, she said all of them.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you very much.
She's making it so much easier.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love that.
Awesome. Okay, and I forgot. Here I was going to show you what I made out of that, and I told you I was going to, and then I didn't. But these were. This is what I did with one of the envelopes, and then I just used these. I brought some what's that called, spring journal, and so these were from Tuke's Craft Table, and this was a piece of French paper that I have, and I just made a little side tuck and tucked some little things in there, and then this
I
is
love
actually,
those.
yeah, it turned out so fun and easy, and then I just glued this on one side and made these little tucks. By the
I
way,
love envelopes. They could do
I,
so many things.
and please note, okay, I'm going to show you close up. Now you can't really tell. These are coming up in their box found in my treasure hunts, and they also work as a paper clip. I am easily amused, but I thought they were amazing. So that's coming. Those are coming too. All right. So I'm just going to show you these. Like, I'll show you one, then I'll show you the next one. And they're all $1 for choice, as many as you want. But they were kind of some fun things that I picked up. These, I've seen these before, but generally when I see them, I'm not really drawn to some of the things inside of them. And these are all $1 start bid. But these are a great, I don't have a ruler. Yes, I do. These are a great size for journal cards, even pockets and tags. Wow, this is junky ruler. 7 by 5, probably 5 1/4. But these had really good images in them, and very much, I love my retro readers, and so I just thought these had a lot more to be desired than some of the other ones that I've seen before. So I did pick them up. They are like brand new. Let's see if they smell. They have a little vintage scent to them. Look at that. That's beautiful. So this is, and I have 2 of them. They're the very same. Oh, look at that. What's that? Milk in the Farm. Air Races. And these are from, if you were interested to know, 1959. And that is part 2. These are the same ones, part 2. So that is the first thing. This is one I got 2 of these. I have part 2. And I was compelled to buy this because I love color. But it is from 1983. But check this out. Look at that. And then every page is like this. And so on the one that I did, I made a tag, I made a belly band, pretty simple. And then I made a journal card and just backed it with some coloring book page. Oh, I love these. They are glossy, but not so much so that you can't do something. You can knock a little bit of the shine off if you wanted, but I didn't mind these at all. So that's the second one.
We've got Linda and $1.
All right, awesome. The next one, again, the sweet lady at the volunteer at the thrift store told me that I had to have this, and I told her, well, I don't need another calendar, but possibly one of my friends will need one, and I will bring it to the live sale. And so she was very happy about this. But this is the 20.
She sounds like someone we should all get to know very much better.
Well, I know. And she also, was cleaning. She said she's getting rid of all of her tchotchkes and things. And I'm like, oh, girl, we need to be friends. And I need you to tell me to get rid of some stuff because I have tons of it. But she's also an enabler, I will tell you.
We don't know any enablers around here.
Right. This one, and so I did agree. She went through, she thought this was the best one. And so I don't even know what else was there. But I would have to agree with her because I think these are really cute. To use as actual, you could hang them in your office. You can use them as journal pieces, but those are all of the designs that are in there. And I just think that those are super cute. So if you're interested in a 2024 calendar that can help you follow your dreams, that is next. This is farm animals, and it's in really excellent shape. This is from 1978.
That's so cute.
It's one of my favorite books. I love this one. Look at that face.
Copies.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I loved it when I was little. We used to have goats. One looked like that and one kind of looked like this, except they both had horns. And their name were Francis and Billy the Kid. Mhm. I loved having goats.
They're the best. We love our.
I miss them. And calico kitties are also one of my favorites. I got the bunny abbots. I used to show bunnies like that.
Were you in 4-H?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. That's how I learned to sew. Okay, now these are coming together, but I could not leave them behind. They are truly cutters. But this is the new baby, and this is illustrated by Eloise Wilkin. But man, this would be a perfect traveling craft to take in your bag and shoot fussy cut, because there's a lot. Look at that sofa. Is that not awesome? Hey, Diana. If you're just joining us, yes, just like Diana, say hi. Tell us what you're up to. Look at that. Look at her pouty pout pout. I'm not sure what he's doing. What is that? Looks like a hot water bottle. Oh, it's bath time, I guess. Okay. Look at those babies. Oh, bad cough.
Baby's eating. Choking on something.
So this is for both of these because they were, and then this one I think is this one Animals on the Farm. This is a little, I can't, doesn't say, but it's similar to the other Animals on the Farm, sort of ish. I loved these, and I was like, well, somebody's got to have them. So look at that.
There's a sheep.
I know. And the mice eating the corn. Okay, so those two come together. And then the last one is super, super cute. Now, there used to be probably a wheel in here that turned. Not probably. There was. This is a Bonnie book. If you've seen Bonnie books before, you know how fun they are. It's illustrated by Primrose and it was published in Kenosha, Wisconsin in 1949. But the photo or the illustrations in this are just so pretty. Australia, we love our Aussies. We just, one of these days, don't be surprised, Diana, if we come knocking on your door. Hey, we're just in your neck of the woods, coming to visit. Look at even the big bad wolf looks cute. All right,
and if I come, there will be a carload of sheep because they don't let me go far without them.
Right. Well, I bet sheep would really love Australia, depending on what time of year you went. But okay, so I'll put these back up. I see Linda in at 1, looking for 2 or more. Remember, these two come together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And Diana, if you have a channel, if you post on your channel, let us know so we can go over and follow you.
Okay, that goes to Linda. Linda, okay. I'm saying the right name, right? For Pretty Pansies, it's Linda.
Yep.
Okay, good. If I ever get your names wrong, you have to correct me or you'll be called that name forever. So she has the bid at 1. Sarah's bid came in right after bid end.
Okay, well, we'll see what Linda wants. And then how about if Sarah finds something that she wants that Linda didn't, then we'll give her a chance. Does that seem fair? Yay. Yes, you may. Hey, Linda, or not Linda, Diana. In April, if you get a chance I'm going to put up, there's my email address. Email me if you would like to play along, and any of the rest of you who didn't hear this message last week. By the way, Sandy, I call Linda McPurdy, and that gets all of
That's
the
perfect.
um, so I'm going to be doing a little hop where each day a channel will use the hashtag give a scrap, and they just use their scraps and kind of a sustainability way, whatever scraps you got, whether it's trash or craft stuff. And then you make something, tell us what it is. Either you show us or just show and tell. And then tag somebody that's not in one of the 30 days, somebody new, and let them know that you give a scrap about them and ask them to join. So if anybody is interested in that, information will go out soon. I better pay attention or Linda's going to end up with stuff she doesn't want. Just email me and say, yes, I'm in. I totally would like to do that. And I will add you to the list and give you a day out of the month in April. And you can record it anytime you want. Just if you'd upload it on that day, that would be great. So there you go. That's my little plug. Are you ready, Freddie?
I'm ready. Should I switch it to me?
Nobody thinks poorly of you at all, Linda.
Oh, gosh.
We are
no.
happy to see stuff go to whomever wants to use it.
That's right. For sure.
Angela, I should have asked, do you have any other dollar bids?
I do have some things that I can flip around, but
Well, I just moved on to 5 and dime quick grab. So
oh no, it's fine. That's what I'm doing too. So you're good.
okay, that's great. I have these are for choice. These are $5 quick grabs. These are all opera. What's the word I'm looking for?
Playbills?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just talking with Sandy about the fact that when the camera turns on, your word part of your brain turns off. I don't know why that is.
For sure. Right? For sure.
So they're all different eras. These two here, the Metropolitan Opera for $1 at Libretto and Cinderella. It's not a dollar bid. These are all $5 quick claim, but that says $1 on the top. These two are from the 60s. These two darker Metro Opera are from the 50s. I have a 4-pack that'll go together. This one is quite highly sought after for some reason, probably because of this artwork, but I went ahead and threw in 3 more of these. These are just a single fold or a single sheet programs. So those go together as one. And then this opera is from the 1938-39 season. And then this one does not have a date. It's got this really kind of neoclassic design on the front. So your guess is as good as mine. And then I have a 1907 Madame Butterfly program.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So if you are interested in one of these, put in opera and I'll have Sandy tell me the order of who gets to pick if more than one person is interested.
Awesome. So if you want one of those selections, just type in the word opera and Sandy will let Carol know. And then I had something I was going to say. Oh, well, hello, Erin, Miss Adirondack Erin. I love that name. I can't remember what it was I was going to ask.
Oh, no. Were you thinking of another question?
Well, not yet. Not yet. I wasn't, but I'm hoping one of either you or Sandy will come up with another one. Linda would like a option, and you see, I don't even have numbers this week. I'm going rogue, you guys.
Oh, my 8's upside down, and my 7's upside down. Oh goodness.
It's fine.
Well,
It's actually up, right side up one way or the other.
well, for those of you who are just coming in, um, uh, Linda, go ahead and put in the chat, because you're the only one who spoke up so far. Put in the chat the numbers of the thing you want. And for the rest of you, we'd asked the question, if you travel somewhere and do you take travel crafting with you, and what do you bring? And so put the word travel in the comments and answer the question, and that gets you into the free drawing. She wants 1, 3, and 4.
Can you believe that our virtual retreat is like just around the corner?
I know. Where did March
I
not up
know.
on us?
I know it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Linda. And
I'm not seeing any other interest if you want to go ahead.
yeah, I have a little touch of the Irish. I'm not Irish. What do you say? Luck of the Irish. I don't know. Anyway, this is a quick claim as well. I just happened to find these things. Well, what I didn't tell you is a half a block away, which I do have a vlog. Sierra, I promised I would do another vlog. So I do have a vlog of this trip that I'm working on. But there's a library, and I called the library, and they have a lot of really cool things, but they have a store that I'm assuming that people donate to. And so I went shopping, and I found these two items, which I thought were so cute. And then I had this, I've got some vintage greeting card bundles and some singles coming, but I thought that this needed to all come together. This is going to be a quick claim for $5. All three items for $5. Is that right? Yes, $5. So this is cute, Irish toast. I just thought, that my Irish friends would appreciate this, but it's so cute, and there's this would make a great St. Patty's Day journal, or for someone who is Irish. Well, I'm looking for the copyright date, 1987. How do you say that? 3 men went into it. Oh, it's like salute, except like in Italian we say salute. Slay. I don't know how you say that, but when they went in for a drink together, it was custom for them to go into the back room, a snug. They never stood at the counter. Each of them would strike 3 hefty blows on the table, and in a flash, the barmaid would be in to see what they wanted. She would be ordered to bring them half a pint of whiskey, and in due course, she would return with a jug and a glass. Wow, demanding. Should there be 10
That's pronounced, I'm sorry, sludja. That's the Scots say it that way too.
Here's health? No. God grant you health. Here's health, or see that? See that, Sandy? There you go.
I do.
All right. So then you get all of the wisdom that all of these toasts include. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your... I should probably preview this before I read it. Some of them might not be appropriate. The sun shine warm upon your face. The rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the hollow of his hand. So, well, that's very nice. I suppose, I don't know. Maybe I've just heard the naughty ones. The health of the salmon. I just thought this was very cute. It's got cute illustrations. And here's that we may always have a clean shirt, a clean conscience, and a guinea in our pocket, which a guinea is not a guinea pig. It is actually monies right there. Okay.
I have a question for Carol. Oh, wait, it is for you, Angela. Peony Lane Photo Art would like to know if the dream calendar is available.
No, it is not. It's sold.
Yeah.
Mother, show up on time next time.
Oh, God. Gosh.
See?
Harsh reality.
Yeah. You're like, who are you talking to like that? It's my mama. Sorry, Mom. Okay, and then this is the greeting. Warm greetings on St. Patrick's Day. I rarely see greeting cards for St. Patrick's Day. This wish ain't the latest model, but it's warm, you must admit. And look, what's more, it covers the subject and it really seems to fit. Happy St. Patrick's Day and good luck always. This is for both of you guys because you like night something. Tons of love, Baby Bunny. Okay, there's that. And then this is all about the color green. And the first person that types in the word luck takes all 3 of these home. I love this book, I'm just going to say. Green beans. All right, I don't see any interest in our St. Patty's Day bundle. It's $5. First person that puts in luck wins it. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to you, Carol. However, if somebody wants it, just type it in the comments and you will be able to take it home. Carol, what's your starting bid?
These are also $5 quick claims.
All right.
Let me see if I can get just me on the screen here. Yeah, so I have these bundles and there's 12 sheets in here. And they're variety packs and they all have similar kind of styles and colors. They each will have something neutral, something red, something blue, something silver, something gold, something kind of in the whitish family.
Borrowed.
I'm sorry, what?
Something borrowed.
Yeah. So they're quick claim per bundle. So I have several bundles and you're going to have to trust me on this one that you're going to get a similar selection no matter which bundle you get.
So just to clarify, each bundle is a $5 quick.
Right. And there are a dozen. So you can see they're
Linda,
kind of
Gotcha.
Linda does. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Linda,
Nope, she was wanting the St. Patty's. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Yes. Thank you for clarifying. But I'm just kind of flipping through these to see if anybody's interested. If you are wanting one of these, you can put, let's see, let's put grass cloth in the comments. That's kind of a big word, but that's kind of what these are glass cloth. There is some of this really shiny fabric, and then there's also some of the textured vinyl, and those are mostly the metallics.
Oh, baby. Yeah, say bye bye. Bye, baby.
Bye, baby. Let's see how we're doing on our giveaway. Let's see how many entries we have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't answered the question, start the answer with the word travel and tell us if you go on a road trip or any kind of trip, do you take a craft with you or a project? And if so, what kind? Yes, I think these are really cool for clusters too, Erin. And when you see my next item that I have coming up, they go really well together, Carol.
That's great. I think you should go ahead because I'm not seeing interest.
Okay. And then if somebody does want one, just say a upholstery bundle and we'll watch for you, okay? Sound okay?
Yeah, or wallpaper, whatever.
Or wallpaper. I don't know what I said when I was saying. Because I have upholstery fabric here.
Okay.
This is also going to be a quick claim for $5. I'll make it real quick, but this is cool. It is old, and I would say probably 1990. But these are all fabrics that are in a palette, a paint similar to what a paint fan would be. You can get them apart. if you need to know exactly what to do, well, this one you can just use a screwdriver to unscrew it, which will be really easy. But these are fabulous, and the colors are really cool. They're already done for you. It's fabric on the front, and it is the plastic on the back, and the measurement is it looks like 6 3/4 about by 2 inches. So it is $5 the first person that puts in the word fan. I love this. Oh, I'm warm. Like, so funny. I got you, Linda.
That's so cool.
It is cool.
I'm really drawn to color palette type things like that.
Well, me too. So the fact that I'm actually not keeping it is amazing.
Don't want to tote it home.
Well, I'm toting it home anyway, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah. Are you ready for your next? Are you still doing quick claim?
No, yes, I'm still doing quick claim. I have 3 items now, which are music. I have this 3-pack of 3 sheet music that are from 1930, and they are colored and written on because they obviously were given to some little beginning piano player, but they did a pretty good job with the coloring. And they're kind of in rough shape, but for the handling they received, probably getting played numerous times. That's to be expected, but still very much usable. It's a good weight of paper, not super flimsy. So this 3-pack is one choice. The second choice is this. The cover is rough, but the inside has these really yummy pages, and it's got music and photos of figures for hand position. And this is from the 1930s as well. And then the last one is from the 1940s, and it's childhood days of famous composers. And it's just got songs and notes and a picture of Bach in the back. So if you are interested in one of these, just put in music and then you can pick.
That one with the little bunny and the little boy, so cute.
Isn't that sweet?
I have a hard time also passing up vintage music, but my bestie, when I went to her mom's estate sale, Nancy had I shared it in one of my tribute to Nancy video, but I bet there was thousands of sheet music from back starting in the 1800s, late 1800s, and I still have a lot to sell, but I brought a lot of it home. So
they're about 8 by 9, Linda. Or that one's 8 by, yeah, they're all about the same size. Sorry, Angela.
No, you're fine. She said the grands are that's the kindest thing I've ever. Sweetly, they're making her sweetly crazy. Oh shoot, I need to grab 2 more things out of my.
Well, Linda, I think I know exactly what that means, because I've had my granddaughter all week, which is absolutely the most amazing thing, and also sweetly crazy, because I'm trying to prepare for the sale and everything today with her. Her babysitter has been sick all week, still sick.
Aww.
So we've gotten lots of time together. Okay, Linda would like number 3. If anybody else would like 1 or 2, put music in the comments, and I will then put 1 or 2. And we'll go on to Angela, but I'll watch for that if you
Awesome.
you want to go on.
Okay, so this is going to be a starting bid of $5, and it's choice. I'm trying to put them together so I can keep things kind of kind of movie.
It's the book I used in
Yeah.
my journal.
Yes. And this is the coolest thing. When I did not have this book. And it's one of my favorite of Dolly's songs. So when I went to the library sale, I was excited to find one, and I went to pick them up, and there were two. So now I can share. So I have this, which, if you don't know, it is from her song "Coat of Many Colors," and it tells the story of a little girl who was raised in a poor environment, but her mama loved her and sewed this beautiful jacket, her coat of many colors. And she went to school, got made fun of, and her mama was telling her about, well, the coolest part is the that she shares. Hold on, I'll get to it. I love this. And Dolly, by the way, Dolly, it said, here's my favorite saying in here. They didn't understand, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. And they were made fun of her. And this is cool because it's in English and Spanish as well. So that is that one. And this is a $5 start. The second one, now this was a surprise. This was not from the library, but this is a cool book. And in fact, I maybe should have done a bolo because I think some of you are going to agree. A bolo books. I guess I could whip one up real quick before I ship this out to the lucky recipient. Look at these. And it's all like Victorian. And this is like brand new. It was published in 2002. And it's ISBN 074072210-7. You're going to remember that. But it goes through Let Them Eat Cake, What's Your Sign, The Most Wonderful Day of the Year. But the important part is, look at all of these. They've taken all of the Victorian die cuts and the old sticker labels and put them in here in various sizes. And it's just packed full of Victorian love. So that is the second one. Wow. You guys, I don't see my name on this list. Famous Aries. Angela is not there. Well, how rude.
It was written before you hit it big, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Isn't this lovely? But I have never seen it before. I may have to I'll do a quick bolo on this, bolo books, which, by the way, I have to publicly say, thank you for the, I had the hashtag in my description. I just didn't say it, I guess, but you just take the bull by the horns there, Carol.
I got your back, Ann.
I appreciate you very much. I've had a lot of fun with that, and I've had fun watching you guys' bolos too. So, okay, I could go through that one all day. So that's number 2. And then the last one is older. Yeah, so this is for choice. It's the Big Book of Birthdays that had the Victorian ones in it. Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. And then the last one, oh, look, there's a bookmark or something in there. Well, let's look at that first and foremost. Oh, it's just a piece of yarn.
And
that happens to be.
Lori's in at 5. We're looking for 6. This is a bid, not a quick.
Oh yeah, gotcha. And this is the Good Housekeeping Needlecraft Encyclopedia. It's in really good shape. It does have its dust jacket on it. Very, very pretty. It does have the Ex Libris with the name on there, which I think that's kind of cool. And this is from 1949, maybe 47. It has slick pages. Very, very pretty. I just think it's a really cool book. There is some color pages, lots of diagrams. Can you see that? Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Skiing sweater with the ski boots. Fancy. I'm trying to find some more. Oh, that's neat.
We have Linda in at 6 looking for 7.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, didn't.
Well, Linda has prompted me to think of another question. She
Oh,
said
good. I'm glad.
one of the things she commented is that, I believe, if I understood her correctly, is that she collects spinning wheels. And so put in the chat,
You can
we
still
have,
use the word travel in front of it. That's fine. Or do you want to
I
do
was
one?
going to say maybe we should do a drawing and then have them do this one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll wait. It looked like.
Just do a drawing after you're
Okay.
done settling up here.
Gotcha.
So
Sandy, you had Linda. Oh, where'd she go? Where'd Sandy go?
she
Talk
did
to
the
me,
bid
dude.
in.
Oh, there it is. Linda at 6 and Lori at 5. All right. So, Linda, which one or ones would you like? And then, Lori, you be ready. You be ready, girl. And I'm going to go get my screen set up. There we go. So, we'll all be ready to rock and roll. Okay, Linda was at 6. And then
And she wants the one with the Victorian die cuts, the birthday one.
that's this one right here. Okay, you got it. And then Lori, did you want either one of these? I'm guessing she was interested in the die cuts as well. And if not, we're gonna go ahead and I'll just leave that. Oh, yay, Lori. Great. Yeah, it's a great book. All right. Miss Lori. Oh, shoot. I need to get your names in this. Lori and Linda. And then Lori, I need to put a note on yours. So I have to use sticky notes that way in transport they don't get mixed up. All right. Congratulations, ladies.
Great job.
All right, now I'm ready.
Okay, so is this for the sheep giveaway?
Oh yes, we always start with the sheep. They're first and foremost.
They'll be glad to hear that.
Yeah, we gotta take care of them. All right, so we are drawing for the first giveaway from the sheep. Drum roll. Good job, good job. And the winner is Aaron. Congratulations.
Cool.
Very cool. Okay, now we need to change our word, right? So let me do that while we're on screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
use
no.
the word collection or collect. Should we just do collect? That's shorter.
Sure.
Okay, and so I want you to put in the chat the word collect and then write in what you what collections you have, like what do you collect. And I don't count any of my junk journaling stuff as a collection because it's going to go to good use. I'm not saving it. So if you think about your collections, think about something, you display on a shelf or have a big hoarded stash of that you will not sell or use.
If I had to say that, because I know my mom's listening, it's probably going to be all the stuff that she doesn't want to have in her house anymore that she keeps sneaking over to my house. I'm going to have all her collection.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to switch the banner here real quick.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do that.
That's okay. If I can. It's got a little lag and then it's actually doing it and then I because I get impatient and click again, it takes it off.
Oh,
Okay, so I found these at an estate sale, but I have to tell you a little backstory. When I first started collecting ephemera for junk journaling, I used photo albums with the little plastic sleeves, and I would put my, like if I had little cards or something, I'd tuck them in the sleeves. Well, those little cellophane sleeves are so fragile that if you're grabbing stuff in and out of them all the time, and they're also kind of loose, so they would break or the things would fall out of them. When I saw these at an estate sale, I knew I had to get them. I have 5 here today for sale, and I've kept a couple for myself, but they are a super sturdy plastic sleeve. They're loose enough you can get stuff in and out. They're not going to tear on you. And they are a great way for storing your fussy cuts or your card collections. And they each have 20 pages. And these things, while they do have a little wear on them, because I believe these are actually from the 70s or 60s, maybe even based on the photos that were in a few of them. And I have 2 that are olive green. I have 1 that's brown, and I have 2 that are kind of this mottled. It's kind of an off-white white, and they are vinyl naugahyde. I don't know what you would want to call them, but they each have 20 pages of sleeves, and I think I'm excited about using mine. I'm gonna toss that scrapbook with the sleeves that are tearing. So if you would like one of these, put album. This is a $10 quick claim for 1, and you can just put album in the chat. And the color you want, you could add that as well.
very cool.
Oh, they do have a couple of them do have some writing in the front where the person wrote like what they wanted to stick in them. It's ballpoint pen, so it may actually come off with like a Mr. Clean eraser.
I'm counting. Apparently, I have bad counting skills. 3. Okay, I guess I counted correctly. All right.
So you want to go ahead,
Sure.
and then they can still put in album if they're interested.
Okay. So I told you I started out real weak on day 1 of my shopping for this sale. But if I can just say, I redeemed myself in a way I think you're all going to appreciate. And it starts with these buckles. So these are all vintage buckles. The starting bid for any one of these sets is $10. If you have watched my videos of some of my flip throughs, I have used these as journal closures. I love these, and I have my own collection of them. I do not need any more, but I think everyone should have these in their life. They make great belly bands. You can do slides on them. I mean, there's a million things you can do. We're gonna go with, and there's 7 in each one of these. They are all old. There is not a new one in there. Later on, I will have some as well. Thank you, Janet. I got your address. I will also have some additional ones coming that are on the cards still. But these are not always easily obtained. And I went through them and found the very best, the ones that were most interesting. And I love these. This one is Mother of Pearl. They're just fabulous. This one is, we're calling this one purple. We're calling this one black and white. It's the easiest way. And this one is blue. But I was really excited to get these. And the starting bid for a bundle of these is $10. just $10. We are going to move a little bit quicker through this, so I will. I'm going to send it back to you. If we do get a bid in the next couple of seconds, then after Carol's done in this round, we can come back. Otherwise, these are going to the makers market. What do you need to have your bid starting out, Miss Carol?
My start bid now is $6. And this is for choice. I have 2 books, so I'm not going to put numbers on them. I have this 19. Oh, I looked it up and now I'm like 1969. This is a Hallmark gift book of Ralph Waldo Emerson. Little selections from Self-Reliance, Friendship, Compensation, and some of his other writings. And it doesn't have any illustrations, but it's just a little gift book, and it's got this beautiful marbled cover.
Those are cool.
And then
all I can think is, where's Waldo? Okay.
in the middle of his name.
When we come back, I'm going to count those down after you're finished.
All right. I'm wondering if we have a lag or something. Okay, so the other book that I have for choice is an Ideals. This is a hardcover Ideals. It's the scrapbook version, and it is kind of a Ideals best in show. Let's put it that way. The first page is detached, but the rest is in there. And this is just a collection of kind of the best from that year, from the year 1961. And I'll flip through very quickly so you can see just kind of a little bit of all different things throughout the year. And so I guess that's why they call it the scrapbook.
Yeah, that's cute. I've had that one before and I love them.
Yeah.
Veronica, I thought you collected stamps. I mean, like not the stamps, like, rubber.
Hey, Carla.
Cute. I just think, whenever you can get your hands on Ideals, you should have it because there's a million things you can do with them.
Yeah, they're great. I love the matte pages. They're a nice size for journal pages, and
I think you should all have a lot of them because they're so cool.
They are really cool.
All right.
Julie, hello. You didn't. You're doing good. All right. You want me to flip back over and then we'll keep watching them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I did have there was a starting bid at $10, and I did have Carla in at 10. And so I'm just going to go ahead and count the buckles down. If anybody else is interested, we'd have to have 11 or more. So Sandy, I'm going to go ahead and count it down now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. And I was giggling at Linda's comments about going to old ghost town dumps. You just can't, not everybody can say that. All right, Carla, I got you for the middle section. Thank you so much, sweetie. All right. And now it's already back to you again.
All right.
It's really supposed to be back to me, but I got it. Now I got it.
I need a start bid of $15, please.
Okay, ma'am.
I have 2 sewing pattern books. These are much larger than the ones I brought last time. And they are from 2022, but they do have the illustrations, drawn illustrations in the margins that we all love so much to fussy cut, plus all these adorable little children.
Cute.
So this is for choice.
I might
And
make
they're
a little bit of noise when I put these away, so I
that's
apologize.
fine. That's fine. We don't mind a little bit of noise. It lets us know you're still there.
Oh, well, tell everybody at the salon hi. Tell them I don't have any real good gossip today, Janet, but that's awesome.
Well, we're down to about 40 minutes left in our sale today. We appreciate you guys coming early to accommodate the travel situation. And I'm just really excited that we still got to meet and work it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to push it until the moment that Dave like tells me that I need to leave. All right.
I'm not seeing interest, so you may.
Oh wait, I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Just a second.
Okay. So I need to go back and look through and see what people put in for collecting.
Yes, for sure. And I'm going to be bringing, these are bundle. The first one I'm doing, let me look what I'm doing. Okay. These are dollar starts, and I'm just going to put like 4 at a time up and then
move them along. Yeah. Okay.
But I'll be pretty quick, ladies and gents. So get your old bidding fingers ready. Oh, I guess I need this. There we go.
I gotcha.
All right. So I have a lot of vintage. I found these at this cute little shop as well. And I'm putting these, I'm giving 3 or 4 choices, but some of them are duplicates. So there's more of just one, but oh my goodness, I love these. Okay, now I got to remember, where did I get these? I'm pretty sure I got them at well, I only went to I went to 7 places and got about 6 little things the first day. And I went to one place and got everything else that you see here. So there's one of these. There are 3 of these if more than one of you want one. And whoops, I need to come down. What I'm going to do is it's a dollar start bid. You can put your bid in. I am going to, thank you, Julie. I have several rounds. So let me just tell you what I've got. I've got these square ones first. I've got then rectangles, which there's some really cool ones there. Everyone was kung fu fighting. And then I've got some that do not have envelopes. So it's a dollar bid. I'm going to start, and then I'm just going to keep adding some additional ones. Oh, the kitties, there also are 3 of the cats. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, we got something else in there. That one does not. One of these things is not like the other. Oh, that's because they're 1, 2. Well, anyway, I got 4. I got 4, 2 with the envelopes on there. Now I'm gonna have that song in my head all day. Everybody was kung fu fighting. All right. I don't see any interest in those first ones, but I'm going to stick them up here just in case somebody has a delay, which it happens. And we're going to go on.
You do have a bid.
Oh,
you have a bid, my dear. $1.
Terry. Mick Mouse. She likes to keep us on our toes by changing up her name every once in a while. Okay, I'm going to count it down. I'm going to count it down, and then I will, whatever she decides to take, then I will replenish it with the next ones. All right, we're in at 1, looking for 2 or more, and I'm going to go with 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It ain't. Oh, look at that girl. This is a woman who knows what she wants. Terry wants. Well, I better wait until the boss tells me what to do. All right. Terry wants all the kitties. And then she said, what else? The 2 congrats. 2 congrats. Terry, sorry, I got to write your name down there. All the kitties, okay. And then 1, and then thank you. Sorry, this takes me just a second. And then the bouquet. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. Okay. Now I got to put your name on with a... All right, with a Post-it note. And now we're ready for round 2. Okay. I asked, you missed it, Lori. Apparently I'm chopped liver because I said, order me some tacos because I bet that's what you're going to have tonight. And you just ignored me. All right. So now these, the ones that I'm adding here, do not have envelopes. Okay. So starting bid is $1. These, I don't even know if they show up as beautiful as they really are, but they are so vibrant. Especially this one is really wowza. So there's 7 of them. I'm saving the best for last.
Do you have a guess for age, Angela?
I would say most of these are all 50s. I don't think they're not as old as the 40s. There's some that could be the 60s, but I'm guessing most of these are all from the 50s.
That's great.
Okay. And Terry is in. Thank you, Carla, for sending your address. I appreciate you. I thought I saw Eve. Oh, Eve is in at 1. So we're looking for 2 or more. And I'm going to move kind of fast. So I'm going to go. I'll put the little Daisy girl up here. I'm going to start counting down, Miss Sandy. If somebody can tell me, I don't think these are poppies, but what is it? Anima? I don't know.
Anemone. No.
No. Anemone. I don't know how you say it, but I think that's what they are. I love these though. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. All of a sudden the screen looks crooked and my little fire extinguisher holding down my boom has not moved. So I'm like, why does that look so funny? Miss I'm waiting for Sandy.
Eva won with $3, and then, let's see here. What did I do?
Terry probably after her, or maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, Terry was in with 2 after that.
All right, sweet Eva, which one or ones do you want? And then Terry, be ready, my dear. And then I have one more round of those. Okay. Iris, Daisy, and the swing girl. Gotcha. All right. So what we have left is roses, not sea anemones, and are those chrysanthemums? Maybe. We'll just go with it. Roses, tulips, Terry. Okay. I'm like, oh boy, now I really don't know. So just the one then, just this one. Yeah, these are really, really pretty. I have a very large collection of, Terry, tell me if there was another one that you wanted of these. And you can never have too many. Okay. Eva, I'm writing your name on, getting your name in here too, and Terry's as well. For poor Mucky Duck. I should have brought him along. With my luck, I probably would have broke it. All right, I'm adding Terry's roses to that. Eva's got the other ones. And this one I'm going to put, I'll just stick it up there because it's still available if somebody wants it. You are fine, Terry. I got you, girl. All right, now here are the rectangle ones. These might be a little bit harder to see, but again, the starting bid is $1. So this one's little. So for comparison, let me show you really quick. 6 inches long, and it's only about 3 inches wide. So same with this one. I love this one. This one's cute because it has the little mailboxes inside of it. So those two rectangle. Then we get to the bigger ones, and look at this. And I love to use these. I just cut out the middle, put something over it, and cover this. Or I just take this piece out and use it. I use them for pockets. I use them for belly bands, tags, everything. So that's the next one is the pansies. And then to go along, this might, I don't know, maybe it might be my favorite one of them. This is a sunshine card, which again makes me feel like it's from the 50s. This is the girl with the, I don't know what you used to call those things. Hula hoop looking thing. What were those things? Does anybody know what they were called? And then the last one is the lanterns and butterflies. And that's just a wish. Congratulations. So let me see if I can pull these down just a tad so you can see them all. All right. We have Linda in at $2 looking for 3 or more. These are so pretty. These lavender and purple ones are just popping. I'm going to go ahead and count it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Hey, K-Dubs. Tell the baby I said hi.
All right, so Linda has the bid at $2, and then the first $1 bid was from Terry, and then Lori was right after her with the $1. So
okay. All right. So Linda, which one or ones do you want?
Linda would like the hoop.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she wrote hoops on there. I
didn't know if that was because I asked the question. Oh, she wants the pansies.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's the lady spinning a hoop. I'm sorry.
I know, because I asked what those things were called, and she's like, "Duh, Ange, a hoop."
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're.
She didn't say duh, but okay, Linda. And then Terry is next, and then Miss Lori. Terry wants to rest, and she was. Okay, so let me see. And Terry was $1. You said. Hi, Becky.
yes.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you very much, and I'm gonna get set up with the next one. And make sure I keep this organized. What's your starting bid for the next one, my dear?
It's $8, please.
You got it.
Oops.
All right.
Cannoli's here to say hello. Cannoli cat.
Cannoli.
Meow. All right. This lot is wings and. So start bid of $8, and I have 4 items. I have this out of circulation, no longer being made ampersand stamp, and it is, let's see if it says the actual size is 1.9 inches.
That is cool.
Yeah, isn't that great? And
Yeah.
then And then I have this bird book. It's birds of prey, waterfowl, and game birds. And it's got photos and illustrations.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, sorry.
What'd you do?
I started hitting buttons. Sandy's gonna fire me. I don't know. I don't know.
I needed a do-over like 2 minutes in, so we're good.
Oh, goodness gracious. While she's flipping through that, I need some advice on what you guys want to see next. We can do that vintage fabric, vintage lace. We can do more books. We can do vintage patterns. Whoever types it in first, what they want to see next, that's what I'm going to bring. So I can't make a decision today, apparently.
Then I have another winged book. This is all aircraft. I already previously approved this one for sale, and that you wouldn't want it.
Right.
She always gets first dibs, I have to tell you. So if you see a plain thing come, you better grab it, because
yeah, otherwise I may end up
especially when it has the airliners in there.
Yes, those are my fave.
I really love the illustrations in this one. Some of them are quite large, but not all of them. And so if you're, Angela and Carrie are getting ready to do some manly journals. Is that the word I want to use? Masculine journals. And so you might be thinking about joining in on that. And not that airplanes have to be masculine, because look at our Miss Angela collects them.
That's right.
But they would maybe make a fun journal for some men. And then I also have another winged creature here. This one's
winged. A winged creature.
I guess it's not winged, it's propellered. So
there you go.
But misspoking. See, camera on, words turned off. But this is so full of little fussy cut fun that I really kind of almost wish that I had a need for it, but alas, it needs to go to someone else who has a helicopter lover or collector in their life. And these are not photos, they're actual drawing illustrations.
I'm laughing at Susie. She's like, I deleted Sarah's invoice. I've done that too. I'm like, I don't know who that is. Not Sarah, but other people. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
I did buy something from them.
Okay, we've got Becky in at 9, looking for 10, and I'm going to count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
And that goes to Becky at $9 for first choice. And then we had, oh my gosh. Now who needs to be fired?
Yeah, see, we're going to both be at HR shortly.
We did have a bid before Becky.
Well, I got Becky in the not up, so we're good there.
Veronica, maybe? Or is that not the first?
Becky wants the punch.
Oh, I'm just terrible. Veronica was in at 8. You're right.
Okay. So
sorry about that.
Okay, Veronica, are you interested in one of the other 3?
Whoops.
Just so you know, I already changed the starting bid.
Veronica is going to pass.
Okay.
All right. Well, my friend Sarah was the first one in that said, let's do some lace. So girls, we're bringing some lace. This is a starting bid for 10. You're getting everything on the bolts. So I'll put them aside and I'll show you what we got. This is really pretty. So there's a lavender. There is a kind of a, it's not really sea foam green, but it's not teal either. It's kind of a cornflowery blue green. That's cool because then you could put other ribbon through that. There's a pretty good amount of each of them on here. I did not take it off. In the store that I went to, that I was at for 2.5 hours, by the way, she came out with all of this, and this is kind of a peachy orange, also the same there. And I was like, where did she take that? I got to go after her that, because that, I mean, it was a whole bin full of things like this, and I picked just a few because I was like, well, I could get carried away real quick. This one's got a lot. Sometimes it looks like it's a lot more because it's poofy, but there's a mint green, there's a peach, there's a blue and pink, and these do not even look very pretty in my lighting. They are gorgeous. And then this is more of a mauve cream. And there's a lot. I mean, let me show you on this that way so you can kind of see. There's a lot there. Now, somebody somewhere wanted to, the bolt. Personally, for me, I think the bolt, just even having this plastic, sometimes I buy stuff, some of the lace that I don't necessarily like, because I like to use these for my lace that don't have a home, right? And then the last one has, I'm calling this one eyelet, but there's also ribbon on it. So there's this really cool eyelet. I'm a sucker for eyelet. I've got more eyelet fabric coming later. There's this. This is kind of a, what color would I say this is? Kind of a rusty, but also kind of mauve, and then a mint green. So those are the 3 bolts we have. And I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Okay, I see Sarah in it at 10, and I need 11 or more. And I'm going to go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Veronica, the lady that owned the store, one of the ladies that owned the store, said that the record was 5.5 hours that somebody shopped in there. Wowza, man. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So Sarah has the winning bid.
All right, Sarah, which one or ones would you like? The first one for Miss Sarah. Sarah, I'm going to write on this one that has a price tag from somewhere at some point. And that was the other cool part about that place. Well, I don't know if it was cool. Some people, I'm putting your name in the bucket. Nothing had a price tag on it. Nothing was priced in the entire store. Except for some sale things that they did, which was kind of fun, that they did some little sales. I need to put your name in here.
I would be a little intimidated by that.
Well,
with no prices.
Right. And what I don't know why I'm putting this on here too, but I just feel better. And then you were supposed to, well, the way it was supposed to work is then when you checked out, you were supposed to tell them what you wanted to pay. Well, I'm like, no, you just tell me what to pay. I'm not gonna ask. Okay, so those are the last 2. They will be in the Maker's Market unless somebody on the replay or otherwise lets me know, and we will hit those up. Carol, would you mind if I did one more thing that's related
Sure.
to this? Okay.
Sure. What do you want the start bid at?
This is going to be $6. It's a quick claim.
Okay.
All right, so I have, now this is not vintage, but there are 3 yards of this. I love this yellow, glittery, stretchy coolness. There are 3 yards on this, and then I have, do I really have 9 yards of, I have pom-pom trim too. But now I have to, because I only counted it how many times. So I think I have 3 lots of this. It was already cut. So there's one. There's 3 yards of that. I think I might have written it down wrong. I did. So there are 2 of the red. So there are 6 yards of the vintage pom pom trim. This is not vintage, but I thought it was cool. And apparently, well, as we all know, they wanted $7 a yard for this, and I'm sure because of that little chica right there. Bell warrants a little higher price on the Disney stuff. So if anybody wants that, just put the word Belle in and you can have whatever you want. Oh, I think Carla just put in me, which I think means her. Do you want both of them, kid? I'm guessing she does. So Carla, you're taking the pom-pom trim. And then if anybody wants the pretty silver, or silver, each 3 yards for $6. So you have 6 yards. But just tell me if you want something different. Does anybody want to take Belle home? Otherwise, I suppose I'm going to have to use it. Carla, I'm putting those in with your. I gotcha. Yep. Okay. I'm going to put that again. If you're watching on the replay, if you see that and you're interested, then let me know. And sorry, Carol, that I did 2 of them. I'm turning it over to you.
All right. I have a start bid of $8.
Got it.
And this is all kind of sewing or crochet related. So I have 2 sewing books. I've got this hefty McCall's sewing book. This one is got, the only thing I've found that's odd to it is that there's a piece missing off of this page here. And then it's like the book didn't get cut. So that would be really easy to fix, the corner there. But I'm leaving it as it is. It's from 1963. And this one is loaded with colorful illustrations and drawings of both ladies in the fashions and then everything you ever wanted to know about sewing. But I love using these pages for domestic arts journals. The definitions, you could cut them. I spent time kind of making up my own and before I realized these books had that in there. And here's like dotted Swiss and drill and duck. And so that's kind of fun to cut those apart for your junk journal labels. It's got a few of the actual people in it. And then there's pink and blue and purple, as you saw. So nice variety of colors in this one. And then we have the Reader's Digest Complete Guide to Sewing. And this one's a pretty hefty book as well. This one is from the 1970s, I believe. Yeah, 1976 and 70. This is the 78 version. So it's got some great 70s pictures in the back, some sewing projects. And then there are some kind of loose, like there's a loose page, like somebody was working on a project in this one. Look at that. Plain, sleek lines, bedroom. And then it's got all the sewing stuff too, but it's all more in this more neutral colors.
Oh, hi, Ruth.
If you're looking for a domestic arts journal fodder, this would more than suit your needs for several, I think. And then I have this button collector's guide.
Ooh.
So speaking of collectors,
Yeah.
talks about fabric buttons, metal buttons, glass buttons, ceramic, enamel, natural, plastic, uniform, and others. And then it's got a ton of pictures of buttons, and unfortunately the colors are not showing up real. It's kind of a gray day, and so just the artificial light. Oh, look, it's a bat button. I'm the only person who likes bats. That's that joke.
That's right. Like, you see how nobody
I
laughs.
I love bats.
Oh, see, Sandy's on bat team bats. And then the last thing is this bag, which is just a little bundle of some very, as Angela would call them, fragile doily pattern books. There are 2 full patterns for these designs. Let me see if I can open it without causing any damage. There's lovely foxing on this paper. It almost feels like natural paper, but I don't know what it's made out of. But it's got the finished illustrations and then the pattern there. And there's 2 of those.
I like to visit Michigan, ladies.
And then these are very fragile, but I think they're very colorful is the thing I liked about them. This one looks like it was folded up into 6 pieces. I'm not sure why somebody would do that, but it's got photos of doilies in them. This one has just the color on the first page, but then the second book in here, look at that. And they had to starch them, I think, to get them to stand up like that, right?
I'm sure so.
But then the colors in the second one with all the edging is so pretty.
You're not being rude. We like to chat. The more chat, the better. Chatter it up.
Yeah. So you
I
can
think
see.
the only time that I've been to Michigan is when I was younger, and we would go pick peaches and then stop at the sand dunes in Indiana on the way home. And my dad ruined me forever with Bridges, the one that goes across Lake Michigan from Chicago. Yeah. Oh my God. He would like swerve a little in the lanes and look over the side, girls. Oh my God. We rode in the back seat on the floor over every bridge from then on. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez. PTSD. Oh, look at that. Did I miss that one? No, I didn't.
All right. I have not seen a bid.
I think you have Terry in it.
Oh, Terry. Sorry, Terry. I will start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Terry's got the bid at 8.
Veronica's still riding on the floorboards over a bridge.
I do, depending on how fast some certain husband is going on the interstate.
All right, let me know what numbers, Miss Terry. Oh, look at you.
She's on it. 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, and 4. She's gonna do some sewing journals.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry. All right, Ange, you can take it away.
So just for the record, the button book is still available, probably.
Yes.
Maker's Market, unless you let Miss Carol know. Yeah. All right. Okay. My starting bid for this one is $3, and it's for choice of anything you see on the table. But I got some kind of cool stuff. So the first are bags of buttons. Now, they show much prettier when I put them in a pretty little bowl, but I didn't think of it. There are vintage. There are some that look like they're maybe a little bit newer, but there's lots of vintage buttons in here. A really nice colorway of each bag. I would say
Angela?
Yeah.
Did you say quick claim for $3?
Starting. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I thought I got that wrong, so I wanted to clarify.
Yeah, no problem. This one has a lot of the pearl pearl buttons, as does this one. So we've got 3 bags of buttons. I have a Tim Holtz December calendar stamp by Sizzix Ellison. Here's what it looks like when it prints out. Love that. And these are cool. I had to show you, by the way, this fabric is coming later. I think these are kind of unique, and I think in sewing journals or fashion journals, these would be awesome. But there is a baker's dozen of these tags, and they feel so cool. I don't know that they're really vintage, but they're cool. And then I've got some vintage Denizen boxes, and these are the ones that, by the way, this fabric is also coming to the sale. This is the box that I inside of them, the way that they clip on, they can also be as like a paper clip. Can you see that? I'll show you in a second. So you can dangle them off the side, which I thought I had another one that was dangled, but maybe not. Or otherwise. Oh, these just are so cute. Cool. There we go. And I don't know how many are in here. I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 in each box. These are new old stock, and they've just got a cool, unique. I mean, I've never seen anything like them. They kind of look like a safety pin. They kind of look like a paper clip. And I see Veronica in at $3, so we're looking for 4 or more. So you can pick as many of these, whoever the winning bidder is, as many of these items as you want. I do have some more of the dry cleaning ones if others want them as well. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
And that is Veronica's at a $3 bid.
I'm pretty sure. I know. Fairly
Veronica's choice.
Yes, Veronica. Which one do you want? Which one or ones do you want, I should say? I'm doing my ESP again. See if I'm right. I was already wrong one time this year, so I can't be wrong again. Veronica. I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn it over to Carol. Veronica. Well, I better wait. There's a lot on here, isn't there? Sizzix and 1 box, I think is what she meant. Got it. All right. Thanks, Veronica. Gotcha. And I'll put you in the duck in just a second. My friend, what would you like your starting bid to?
Already got it.
Oh, you did. You're so good. But
Oops.
now I took you out. Watch, you're gonna hit it too at the very same time.
I'm keeping my hands away. All right. If any of you saw my Bolo books, and you're welcome to use that hashtag. That's an Angela hashtag. Be on the lookout for books. This is one of the books that I reviewed at the last video, and it's called Pearl Lowe's Vintage Craft. I'm going to pull you down just a smidge. She's got very much that shabby chic, almost a gypsy-ish kind of style, and these are beautiful matte pages. The starting bid is $14. These are from Britain, so you can, if you find them here in the States, it's a steal because you're going to pay through the nose for shipping to get them here from the UK. Let me find some. They have these beautiful full color matte pages, full page. This is just a shabby chic boho dream.
Oh, that's pretty.
Are you doing okay, Ange?
Yeah. I was bending over in boxes trying to organize, and I was like, ooh, that made me a little bit lightheaded.
See, look at the little
Oh,
gypsy
that's cool.
wagon. I just love these pages. But I got a few books that day, and I really had to pick and choose because I've got a lot of books. So your my good decision making is hopefully benefiting you if you're interested in this.
Well, the decision that you made is good that you bought them, to bring to the sale.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring this whole box of smalls up here because it's much easier than me bending over every time. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, there's just page after page. This is a pretty big book. Let's see how many pages are in here. It says over 230 pages.
Wow.
Okay. I'm not seeing any interest, so if you want to steal it back, you're welcome to.
Okay, wait. Let's see.
I'm just worried Dave's going to walk in the door any second now.
What time is it?
It's 4:00.
Oh, no, we got a few minutes.
All right, good.
I want to make sure I get to the fabric and the... All right, let's just, for the love of gingham. Okay, $5 starting bid.
All righty.
I got to move some other things out of the way here. I have 2 bundles of all gingham fabric. So one of the things that they had a plethora of was fabric. And so I went through and did some themes, and I can't say no to gingham fabric. So
I agree.
I know. I'm like, oh, I do not need any. But I'm like, I feel like everybody should have some in their life. So I was able to put 2 bundles together. I mean, some of them just have like one little piece. Well, all of them have some that were already cut out, and some of those are vintage. And then these are the bigger ones. Oh gosh, I'm not coming. This is a seersucker gingham. There's some yellow gingham. I love it when I find yellow. I've randomly found 2 of these in there too. I don't know. One little baby pink one. A big old stack of purple. Big stack of that. More of this, and then a large piece of the green. A lot. I know. Well, you know what, Peg? I could have just like sent you some from my stash too. I now look for this for all of you and share the love because I love finding them. But they are. They're $5 per pack. Should you be interested, that is a great deal. There's a lot of fabric there. You can do more than, hey, Chiquita, probably more than one journal cover out of that green as well. And for some reason, this keeps changing, going sideways. It's so weird. I'm going to count down 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And we got Sandy's bid end. And I think Terry was the only one. Terry, which one or ones would you like? Now getting them back into this Ziploc is going to be the hard part. I'm going to try my best to get invoicing done if I can tomorrow. Just so you guys know. Usually I don't do it until later in the weekend, but since I have everything so compact with me, I should be able to do it fairly quickly. All right, Terry. Yeah, you can go ahead. I'll watch for Terry.
Oh, I was going to ask if you want to go ahead and do the drawing for my prize. I'm going to have a little sewing, like a tips book, along with a little bit of sewing ephemera to send for my prize. And then we can do one last question if you want, or we can just do the mucky duck at the end.
Yeah, we can just do the duck at the end because I think Yeah, each of you already did your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you see
And
that right now? And
yeah.
if you do you want to review it before I draw so that they can
Oh,
just one? Okay.
that they were supposed to put the word collect and what they collect.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry said she'd just like one pack.
You got it. All right, I'll wait 1 second while I put Terry's goodies together. Okay. And here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Who is it gonna be? Janet Birdsall. And Janet, I'm guessing that
I have your address.
I thought so. Yeah, I think we both have that. So, perfect. And is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My start bid is $6. Whoops, we keep every
Oops.
time. You're quick. You're
Mm.
quick.
Speed it a
All
little.
right. This is for choice. I have 2 garden books to choose from. The first one is this hefty Reader's Digest Illustrated Guide to Gardening. It has wonderful pages with lots of plants, including very worthy fussy cutting plant images. Tiny ones, big ones. My personal favorites are, let me see if I can find them. I think they're actually in the back. Are the garden ones in this one. Okay, not the, yes, it does have all the pests and all that stuff in the back, but we'll go sweetly to the garden pictures. All the veggies. I just love it. Okay, so you kind of get the idea that there's a lot to work with in this book. And there's water plants and ponds. And then this is kind of unique. It's a home and garden journal, and it's dated, but not for a particular year. And sorry, the plastic is like making it all.
While you're flipping through that, I have a question for the audience.
Okay.
Or anyone who can answer. And I've asked this question on my channel before, and I don't think I've got an answer yet. But that binding in there is like the same thing that you use a cinch. If you took that, because I've taken a couple apart and I saved it, can you reuse them? Does anybody know?
It's a spiral bound. I thought cinch was the ones that clamp down like that.
The one I have that I took it apart is just like that, and it clamps down.
Oh, okay, so but I think, oh yeah, this is a clamp one. Sorry, I thought it was spiral bound.
Yeah, I mean, well, I haven't even taken my cinch out of the box, so I guess it doesn't really.
I don't see why you couldn't, because I know you can pry these open. I'll take this journal to get it open, and I'll just take a pin or something and just lift them, and then you can slide them all off.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
I
don't
did.
see.
But I thought, well, don't throw it away because maybe I can use it.
Yeah, absolutely. Might as well at least try.
I know, I guess.
For heaven's sakes.
Yeah, give us crap. Why not?
Looks like we got Linda in at $6, looking for 7, and I will start counting it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Linda is your winner with $6 bid.
Awesome. Thank you, Linda. Which one, or would you like them both?
Angela, it looks like Veronica said that you can reuse them.
Oh,
And Chiquita's Crochet says Sutter can use those.
okay. All right, then I'll keep them then.
All right. Thank you, Linda. Okay, back to you, Miss Angela.
Well, I'm gonna switch it up here because I can't find, apparently I can't find what I put these in at, but I've got patterns, so get ready. I got some fun ones, and I'm gonna do these in rounds just like the other ones. They're starting at $2, and the way that you're gonna tell me what you want is you're gonna tell me by pattern name. So how about that for being smart for once? Of course, what happened? Oh, I was like, no, they're out of order. Okay, they're not. All right, number 729. This one clearly looks like it's from the 40s. But I did not see a date on it. But if I had to guess, I'm going 40s, early 50s. There we go. Darn it. I think I got a ghost in here. It keeps moving my patterns are really sideways. Crazy, huh? Then we have this one. Let's see, Simplicity. This is 4473. Does that have a date? I think, is it Simplicity that usually doesn't have a...
It's Butterick that doesn't usually have them, I thought.
This one doesn't have one on it either.
They're fickle about it, for sure.
For sure. Okay, so there's, and look at this one.
Oh, that's so cool.
I know, isn't it? This is another one.
Watch, that'll have a date on it, right? Because I said Butterick, right?
No, I don't think the Butterick has the date.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I said just my luck. Switch it up.
Yeah. Okay. So Terry is in at $2. We're looking for 3 or no more. Bye, Sarah. That's for this round, and you're just going to tell me by the pattern number you want: 7129, 50, 94, 44, 73, or 46, 32. So go ahead or I'll go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Angela, can you scoot the top patterns down a little so we can see the number for you? Perfect.
This one you might not be able to see because it's pretty small. It's 7129.
Terry is the winning bidder at $2.
All right. Terry, which one or ones would you like? All of them are coming to you. Oh, you made it so easy for me. I didn't even have to figure it out. All right, next round. You got a great deal. These are lovely. I spent a great deal of time picking out the ones I thought you guys would like. Look at this one too. Oh, these are hard to see. All right. This one has, well, here's what I think is cool. I don't know if you can see that, but whoever was making this also must have been trying to explain what it would look like if you had a jacket over it. And so they looked like they used colored pencils to lightly draw a lightweight, like see-through jacket type thing on them. I thought that was pretty cool. Man, they
Bye,
just...
Jennifer.
She leaving?
Yeah.
All right, so there's those 3. I'll pull these down, and then, just to add a look at this one. And this one's got the one and her baby dolls holding Raggedy Ann. It is super, super cute. This one is from 1974, which it obviously looks like it's from the 70s, doesn't it? So
Look at
that's
those bell bottoms.
I know, they're so cute. This one, it's not going to tell me a date, so I don't know why I'm bothering. This one is 1970. This didn't have a date, did it? No. So I'm going to count. Do I see any interest? I see Stephanie in at 2, looking for 3 or more. And I'm going to start counting that down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And Stephanie, if you missed it, just if you are I think you are the winning bidder. I think you're the only one. Just tell me what numbers you want. Can you all see them now? 42, 54. 42, 54. All right, so let me put your name on it so that I don't. Come on, people. What happened to my. There they are. All right. Apparently, I can't spell today. Steph, I got you down there. Got you here. All right.
So I didn't say, I don't know, did you say what you collect, Angela?
Oh, gosh.
Just pick a couple.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have a small collection of mushrooms, but I try to keep it to a controlled amount. And then I use them on my I put them on my tiered tray.
Right.
I like antique and vintage quilts, as you guys all know.
Yeah.
Or any feed. I got lots of feed sack fabric, but actually that probably was like an instant collection from family members that I've had for a long time. So yeah, that's a couple things. Besides,
Yeah. Sorry, Steph. We already did the drawing. We just have the Mucky Duck drawing, which you just got entered into because you just bought something. We're nearing the end of the sale today. We had an early start time, but we're gonna keep going until Dave shows up and kicks Angela out of her Airbnb.
right.
You go ahead and describe those, and then I'll share a couple things I collect.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to go. Go ahead and I'm just going to show these. And then once you tell me, I'll start counting them down. But I've got 3 in this lot. So there's the first.
Well, if you saw my, I think it was it the drawing? I don't know. I had my little people all over my desk, because I collect the old wooden, Fisher Price little people. And I have inherited my in-laws set of their Fisher Price, my husband's, from when he was little. And I have a daughter who's already laid claim to them if something happens to me. So that's a nice feeling that people actually want them to get passed down. Sometimes our collections are not that way.
That's true.
I collect little golden books and children's books. I've been collecting children's books since I was in high school, and more recently I've moved more towards collecting vintage children's books.
Awesome.
Stephanie's in it too.
I don't count books in my collection either. Okay, this one was 1973. This one is hard for Angela to read. 19. See it over there on the left-hand side?
65.
Thank you. And the last one is, good Lord, even harder for me to read.
Stick it up there. It magnifies it for me, and I can see
know. It looks nice when you do that. Oh, yeah. I see it on the left.
1968.
All right. Thank you. Teamwork doesn't seem work. All right. I'm going to start counting it down. We've got Whoa, that just went upside down. Stephanie in at 2. Looking for 3 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Okay, Stephanie is your winning bidder, and she would like all of them, please.
Okay, Stephanie, all of these three, or these three and the other three that were before this. Just to clarify, I got you for these three. I'll put that in there, and then my last round is these three. Now let's see if I can. 1971, 67. Okay, gotcha. And 75. All right, and I'll just show you these. Hey, and by the way, well, Veronica, I just haven't got to it since I've been on the road. But guess who is going to be a maker on the Makers Market, ladies?
Woohoo!
Yeah, well, welcome, Veronica. So I need to do a team building and onboarding session, because I did one at the very, very, very end of January, and I didn't really do one for February. Stephanie is too. She's going to go through onboarding as well. Okay. Do we have any interest for starting bid with these patterns for $2? I see Stephanie in at 2. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, you're way ahead of the game, girl. So you're going to do awesome. 90.99, Stephanie. Okay, so if anybody wants any of these left for $2, I'm going to put out which ones I've got. Let me know. And just say me. No Barbies. But they can be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Even though they're not. We can make them be Barbie. There we go. This is what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 71.29. All right. I was hoping somebody was going to get that one. Terry, where is 71.29? All right. Okay, I gotta put your stuff. There's Terry's. And this is all that we've got left. 70. I gotta Terry, I gotta put your stuff with you.
Hey, Angela, Peg's asking if you sold the pit game.
The pit game. Hold on a second.
I think that was from was that the last sale? Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I didn't have, I did a flip through of it. And Terry, you already got these 4, and I don't know how these are already, you already bid on these. Those are your 4. Somehow I got all discombobulated. All right, I'm just confirming here I got everything right. 52, 54, 63, 53. Gosh, I'm trying to sell stuff right out from under Terry, for goodness sakes. 38, 38. Got it.
She's so gracious. She's like, it's okay. No worries.
She's like, what? She's probably in the background. She's such an idiot.
Not our sweet Terry.
78.12. Hang on, I just want to make sure I have this. Well, you can go. You can do your thing.
All right.
I'm sorry.
And we'll get back to your question, Peg. Okay.
Yeah, the answer is I think I sold or put the pieces into a bundle of game stuff. But I think I have the pit cards that I was just going to put into bundles. So if you want them, just text me and I'll see if I can find them, and they're yours.
All right. I have some vintage Campbell's Soup Kids, and this is for choice. I have 4. The start bid is $2. These were pinned to the wall. They have a little bit of watermark and crease on them, but they're not a cut up calendar. They're actual prints, probably collectible from you bought the labels and then you traded them in for different prints. And so we've got a couple different seasons. We have Valentine's. The first one was back to school. Tomato is a fruit. Then we have this winter scene of them ice skating. And the last one is baseball. I think they are so cute. And it looks like we've got Stephanie in at 2. Let me put my numbers on here.
I thought you were speaking in a different language, Peg. Like, I'm like, oh, it's probably like a special language. It's not Pig Latin, it's Peg Latin.
Peg Latin. I think I read it as vintage, Vlasic and vintage look very much the same. No, I just anyway, I'm going to count down 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Okay, you had Alice with the $3 bid, and then Stephanie was before her at 2.
All right, Alice, which one ones would you like?
I just have to say that this little tiny bungalow, I just don't know if any of you have noticed, but have you heard one peep out of RUBY the entire time? The answer would be no.
Well, she's not defending her territory.
Right. I think she just likes this like small little confined space that she can hear me no matter where she's at. Yeah, amazing. 1 and 3.
Okay, and our teacher wants the tomato apple.
Tomato apple for Miss Stephanie.
Thank you very much.
All right, my starting bid is going to be $3. Now, if you don't know a lot about quilts, this is called the diamond, and I know I can't get them all in there, but these are already done, already cut for you. And you know how I feel about that. When you get cut fabric already done for you, you grab it. But these would have been then put on a quilt square and then sewn on. Some vintage fabric, some maybe also vintage, but not quite as old. Maybe the newest would be in the 90s. These are $3 starting bid. They are English. That's English paper piecing. So you would make your diamond English paper piecing, I think is what it's called. So you would actually take the paper and then you would kind of wrap it around, and that's how you would cut each piece out. This is why Angela doesn't quilt, because I would lose my ever loving mind. But they are beautiful, and I don't have a book handy, but they're a really nice size. Here, let's just use this. This is about the size of a page from a journal. But you think about your cover being quite a bit bigger. These are beautiful, and for $3, what a bargain. Need to have these in your life. So I've got orange and kind of a turquoisey colors. This reminds me of the 80s. It's got the little hearts and the powder blue. And this, did I say starting bid? These are quick claim. I did, but that's okay. That's okay.
They're $3 quick claim?
Yes, but I said starting bid, so I led you astray. This one I love. This one looks like a vintage fabric. I'm thinking but I don't think it's like feed sack. I think it's probably 70s or 80s maybe. Need to talk more to Angela. What are we talking about? There's this one. And the first persons or person that puts in the word parenthesis can choose as many as they'd like. These are great covers. I kept 2 for myself, and the rest are all coming to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Peg, come join the party. All the cool people do it. All right. I see Stephanie in with Princess, and anybody else, just put in Princess in there. You can pick what you want. But Stephanie, how many of these do you want? I'm going to just flip as we go. Or if you want them all, you can say that too. I'm sorry, I love this orange one. But I love orange everything. Is your daddy here? I'm so excited. Honestly, I've been way behind in my listing of items. You're cool. You're very cool, Veronica. I still have, I just keep adding to the things that have to be listed, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm going to overwhelm myself, but I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. And I had a goal. This is a great example of, sometimes you don't meet all your goals and you have to readjust to list X amount. Okay, here we go. Black and white, orange and blue. That yellow with the blue flowers. Honey, I don't have a yellow with blue flowers. Black and white, orange and blue. Help me out, girls. That yellow with the blue flowers and pink. All right, let me put what we got. One.
Maybe she means that one. It looks yellow in my camera.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of a creamy yellow. Yeah, I bet that's it. Oh, just all of them. Oh, Stephanie, you cracked me up. Okay, they're all yours. They're coming to you. All right. Thank you, kid. And we are back to the book girl.
And these are a start bid of $3 for choice.
Okay, let me change it because see, I screwed everything up.
No,
All
you're
right,
good.
here you go.
All right. I've got some vintage kitschy craft books. And then I have kind of a next layer if we get through this one, all still at the $3. So I'll try and keep it quick. First, I have dough art techniques. And they are so funny. This is from 1973. But there's, some actual teaching technique in here. But I love the patterns, and I would use the patterns to make journaling cards and journaling pages. They're blank on one side. I'm giving up a chicken. That's really hard for me to do.
Wow, wow, that's big.
Now I'm starting, I have a pile started of chickens for a chicken journal. And you'd think it would be bigger, but because, people send them in Happy Mail and stuff, but I haven't really been saving up for them. So I need to do that. Okay. That's the dough art. Then I have the Oho book, and that's how you pronounce that. Oho. The God's Eyes. They're, the patterns for doing the yarn. And let me show you a picture because the patterns aren't going to mean a whole lot to you at this point. But here's all the different patterns that they have is for all these different designs. And I remember doing these. This would be a good kindergarten craft.
Oh, yeah. I
remember doing these in school.
Me too. Honey, he'll be back. Cinnamon on down. Poor baby.
Ruby.
I know. She's like, where did he go?
He's like, you just said I was fine. I'm not fine. Okay, then I have a 1976 crochet technique from Sunset. Great photos in here. I love the illustrations of the crocheting here because they're so nice and big. And I could see using this as like a little journaling card because they're already got a line around them, ready to cut.
Yeah, those are great.
And there are color photos in the back here. Look at those cool pot holders. I love homemade pot holders.
I do too.
I don't know that I would trust myself making a homemade hammock though. And the last one in this bunch is 1965 Hits and Hats Knit and Crochet. And this, if you are going to do a fashion, any kind of fashion journal, these model images are really gorgeous. And they're not as shiny as they look with my light. Look at those eyelashes. So 60s.
Goodbye, Miss Peg. We'll miss you.
Oh, bye, Pig. We'll see you on the marketplace.
Yeah, come hang out.
She's selling too.
Mm-hmm.
Got some great people who've jumped on the makers market. All right, I'm counting it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So Veronica's your winning bidder at $3.
Awesome. Thanks, Veronica. Let me know which one or ones you would like.
Hi, am I doing okay?
Mm-hmm. We'll eat.
I know. Are you in a good shape though?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the kennel in and then we can load the
All right.
stuff in the kennel.
Cool.
But, yeah, totally
He wants the dough.
The dough.
All right. And let me pull my other 3 books in real quickly.
You go for it. I have one more thing, and my chariot awaits me, and I have to leave.
All righty. We'll be quick. I have The Durability Factor, which is a book from 1982. And this is like a study of all products up till the 80s and what has lasted. And of course, now I'm flipping through and I can't find any of the images. It's full of pictures like Hamilton Beach Mixer from 1946. It's all the tried and true appliances that survive. And I love the images in here and that they come from all eras. Like here's a bathing suit from the 1943 and another one from 1925. And all these different areas, clothes, appliances, bicycles, cars. Look at the nice black and white of the Beatles. Anyway, I thought it's a big book. It has a lot of words, which is why I'm starting the bid low, but it has a lot of potential for fussy cutting if you're doing any kind of memory keeping. I'm going to slide that one in as my number 3. And then I'm going to add 2 more. I have Explorers of the Deep and Fathers of American Freedom. This one's 68. This one's 69. And this one has, both of them have lovely matte pages. This one has all things ocean. It's Ocean Explorers, actually. And then it's got some ocean creatures as well, and some submarines and some ships.
Cool.
Okay, so these are kind of like history books. Explorers of the Deep, and then Fathers of America's Freedom. It's all about the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and there's a little excerpt on each person who signed. So there's John Hancock, Samuel Adams, you know, John Witherspoon, Ben Franklin. It's got some great painted illustrations. If you are a history buff, this might be the book for you. All right. I see Veronica in again at 3. I'm going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, you're correct. No live sale next week. It's the first week of the month, but we will be back.
And let me tell you, I have got a lot on the docket, so get ready.
I was actually good this week for having the baby. I try not to do stuff when she's awake, but she was taking some good naps, and I got quite a few things listed on the Maker's Market. If you're interested in looking at all, I did add books to, I have some kind of book listings where there's several variants, and I added some new variants to some of those, like the vintage 1940s books. And so if you're, I'm not sure that it pops them to the top, you know, when you put something new into a listing that's already existing. So okay, she wants the 3 I just added. Awesome. Thank you very much, Miss Veronica. All right, Ange.
Okay, it's my last item. How much is this thing? And I'm getting myself all confused. These are kind of unique, and they're starting at $5. And let me make sure I got, oops. Hold on, I'm making a mess here. $5. Each one of them has.
Can I get one quick thing? If you guys could add into the comments, we have a question about how to getting, let's see, the best way to get the shiny pages in some books that are not matte down to less shiny. So if you guys could put that, your tips in the comments, that would be awesome.
That's a great question. And
I would say Mod Podge, or even just like a watered down PVA glue. A lot of people do that. Paint it a very thin layer over. What do you do, Ange?
I will use Mod Podge, but I don't really like it. I will also sometimes use clear gesso instead of the white gesso, and it kind of gives it a kind of a rough feel if you like that. But I personally just use a light, just like that, with sandpaper, and it works just fine.
And absolutely, Stephanie's asking if we can hold the things she bought today to add to the next sale since she didn't buy much. That's not a problem for me.
What do you think I am? Storage unit? Yes, of course you can. Oh, I hope she appreciates my humor. Okay. Yes, darling. I was going to answer that. And okay, I'm happy to do that. So I have 3. This is from Safeway stores. So Safeway for USDA choice grade meat. And with that, you're getting this vintage bias tape. Now I didn't get to it this week, but I have lots of vintage fabric and lots of vintage bias tape coming in the next sale. This is Rayon Taffeta Seam Binding by Victory. So that is the first one. This next one is also a needle book. Ooh, poke your eye out there. With the gold eye needles. This one is from Walgreen Agency. Oh, your dollar buys more. I'm like, well, what's that supposed to have to do with? I was thinking a bank. And then these are vintage flower frogs. Now, when I say vintage, these are probably from the 80s. But there are 4. They make great closures. 2 purple, 1 gold that kind of looks like wings, and 1 pastel pink. It looks like it has a little bit of smudgy on it, but I had to have not taken them out. And then the last one, I think these would also be kind of cool in the masculine journals, but this is from a Scale Gas, and it looks like maybe they cut a chunk out of there. Maybe there's a coupon on it, perhaps, because they were very careful about doing so if they did. And then this, I think you're going to like these. These are pretty cool. I did get a set of these for myself, and I tested it out. I stood there looking, and then not only were the owners of this place awesome, but all the patrons were awesome as well. So these, if you don't know, are to hold socks up. They're old trouser sock garters for men. So this would go around their leg, and then this would clip onto their socks. How cool is that? But I tested it out, and they will make a really cool journal closure. So I'm excited to use that. But I have one set, and I think they'd be really cool. And so you could really do 2 journals with, you got left and right. So those are the 2 items, and I see Veronica in it 5, and we're looking for 6 or more, and I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Oh, yeah, Stephanie, that is a good idea, too. The discarded napkins. Unfortunately, I always threw mine away. Aren't those fun, Julie? Yeah, these are so unique. And I really had to sit there and look at them, and I'm like, nope, I think others will like them as much as me. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Okay, Stephanie has the winning bid at 6. And then we had Veronica. Where are you, Veronica? At 5.
Okay. Stuff I'm putting in the bucket. You want this. Okay, all right, and then Veronica, Miss Veronica. Which one or ones would you like, Miss Veronica? I've still got the Safeway and the bias tape or the sock garters. And Veronica, we're just waiting for you, my dear. Garters, good choice. Veronica, congratulations. All right, now I'm going to draw. Let me put these away where they belong. I'm going to move these, and I'm going to draw. I got to put Veronica. Let me put this with your stuff. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for your purchases tonight, for understanding and for adapting and flexing with us. We all appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and draw for tonight's winner chicken dinner. Here, you want to draw?
Yeah.
Okay. Pick a winner. Who is it? Becky Bellinger. You're a winner. I got to write that down or I will forget. Becky wins the giveaway. Congratulations. Yeah, I didn't need it. All right. Congrats. And Carol, why does it seem like she went away?
I'm here. I'm right
Okay.
here.
I was like, oh, where did she go?
Just let me draw.
All right. Congratulations, Miss Becky. I don't even know if she knows she won yet. Carol, what's going on in your neck of the woods in the next coming days? Anything we need to to know about?
Well, I'm waiting anxiously because I think that my journal that I gave away at the drawing, it should have reached its destination, I think. So I'm waiting to watch the opening of that, which should be really fun. And let's see. We have, if you just to remind you again, because our weekend retreat, online retreat, got moved a month back because we were sick. You don't forget to go sign up again if you haven't for March 9. That's a quickly approaching weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we're really excited about that coming up. Just time to hang out, craft together, chat. We have limited spaces for actually being on to talk or have a camera on. You can do one or the other. And then we have all the room in the world for you to come and just chat in the chat. So make sure you go to the Makers Market and sign up there. And other than that, for me, I'm just trying to get back in the groove of making videos and being ready for our next live sale in 2 weeks. So
Yeah. I have a lot of listing to be doing in the next 2 weeks, which is one of the reasons that I usually don't do anything for the first weekend of the month. And I've learned that that's a very smart move on my part, whether I explain it that way or not. But you may have seen that Carrie and I have started testing some craft and chats. I did one on my own. She agreed to join me. So we're just kind of playing with that on Sundays. Not every Sunday, but as many as we are able, just for an hour or two. And then let me see. Well, I have, as of today, I have 18 videos to upload. I'm a little bit behind on that as well. But I'm trying to kind of move things around so that some of the vlogs, that's garbage. Yeah. Don't throw the wrong one away.
I won't.
These girls will be very upset if you throw their goodies away. He's got 2 boxes. One has all your stuff in it, and the other one has garbage. Let's hope that he gets the right one. So let me think. What else? Gearing up for, like you said, the retreat. And again, a special thanks for Stephanie who created the sign up. That was so helpful to us.
And she's asking, it's in the community chat, correct? On Makers Market.
Yeah, it's in the community, and it's also on the front page, which is sometimes harder if people take a different link. They don't necessarily see that on the front page of the Makers Market. So it's in both spots.
Great.
Yeah. And I think that that's pretty much all the majors. Just a couple of things that will be coming up that I need to work on as well. And it will come out if you've got a channel and you want to participate in the hop, or if you have somebody you want me to make sure I invite, email me or text me if you have my phone number with information on who those people are so I can reach out to them via email. Let's see, there's 30 days past September, April, May. So there's 30 days in April, right?
I can double check.
So I'll have besides myself 29 additional friends to join and to do a give a scrap. Give a scrap is something that we're just using sustainable crap. Maybe crap. It could be crap. Scraps, and the whole premise is that you don't have to actually do a tutorial. You can just say, hey, here's what I made out of the scraps. And each of you will get a day in the month of April, which is my birthday month. And then the goal is to give a scrap to someone else that isn't in a part of the 30 days so that we can then show them some love, let them participate, then tag somebody else, and so on and so forth. So we sustain not only saving the environment, but each other and lifting each other up for our YouTube channel. So that will be coming shortly, and I would love to have as many of you as possible join for that too. And I think that's about it for right now.
Yeah, that sounds great. There's lots coming up. It's going to be really a great spring. I can't wait to have my space done. That's my main focus right now. Is just,
bet.
and I can't wait for the babysitter to be well, so that I have a couple days to myself in the week. I adore that baby. I spend every minute with her, but it's not healthy to just let the things keep piling here.
Well, no, and you know, it's there's something to be said about the therapeutic side of getting yourself organized too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely love the organizing part. Right now, I kind of pulled it out and spread it out to sort it, and then spent a week with my granddaughter. Spent a week away, spent a week with my granddaughter. So, um, my husband's an incredible, patient, supportive man.
Right, for sure.
But there comes a limit to how long he has to walk around a pile of books in the kitchen. So we're we're gonna get on that. I would say to you all, if you are interested in selling to a level where it's not just a hobby, where you actually want to make an income at this, go search out your friendly small business tax person. I'm getting a wonderful education, and I found somebody great. And between Angela's support and mentorship, and now getting some, real legal advice, somebody who's going to take care of my taxes, it's really important to do this right. And so, for those
And
of you,
the other thing too, if you don't have, if it's going to cost you money, almost every state should have a small SBA organization that offers free services too. And I'm sorry I cut you right off. That was rude.
no, that's okay. It was an important point. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that, and my husband's all on board with this actually being a business. And so I can't thank you all enough for coming to the live sales, participating, and purchasing things from us. It means a lot to us that you're loyal, friendly, happy customers. And our mission here is to hang out and have fun first, and chat and have the time to have people gather. So our policy will always be, there's no pressure to buy. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Well said. Sandy, thank you as always. We will be back in 2 weeks, and I bet you Sandy will have some things for the sale that on that.
I absolutely will. Yes.
Andy.
All right. Well, I'm going to go put my fire extinguisher back that was holding down my boom and hit the road. So thank you all very, very much.
Bye, everyone.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I got to end the stream. That would be helpful.